Tjelta, prior to the series, what was your relationship with the Harry Hole series novels?
In the books, well, the books I had a very close relationship to. My mom gave me those books like years ago, maybe like 15 years ago, and I was like, no, Mom, I was a little bit too good to read crime. I thought. So I was like, Mom, I'm reading Dostoevsky. So I'm not reading this. And then I went on a holiday to Thailand, brought 3 of his books, and I was completely hooked. So I've read everything that Nesbøs has ever given out. Yes. So I was I had a very close relationship to these series and also his other books.
And with Harry Hole and the world of Harry Hole comes a huge fan base, and with that, I guess, a lot of expectations around the series and the character. Did you feel that pressure, or do you feel comfortable in your own portrayal and interpretation?
Yeah, because that pressure doesn't make anyone good, and certainly not the actors, to think about expectations in a way, or to think about the result. For us, it's more the process and to make it our own in a way. So that was the last thing on the list to think about. It was more the collaboration between Tobias and I, and with Øystein and Anna, and also with the discussions and all the talks we've had with you along the way. So I think it's about just making it true for yourself in a way. Yeah. That was it. Okay.
As a big fan yourself, what part of the character was most important for you? Which part did you want to take into the series, or what did you want to protect when it came to the character?
Oh, that's a very good question. I think I was very drawn to and interested in how they mirror each other, Rachel and Harry, in a way. How they both have some kind of destructive patterns, and they're kind of twin souls in a way, and they make bad choices for themselves, both of them, and there's also this magnetic attraction between them, but also it's not necessarily good for her to be with him, and she's done that before. So it's what I was most interested in was her conflict, her inner conflict in a way, that she knows that it's not the right way to go, and she just cannot not go there. That was quite interesting also to kind of discover her pattern in a way, from her past, and what she's been, that us as humans, that we just keep on repeating our own patterns again and again and again, and how much work it actually takes to break your own pattern. That was interesting. I was also personally very involved with the relationship with her son, because he is kind of her compass, or he works as a kind of navigator for her in a way, and because of the strong connection between them. And luckily Oleg is played by this beautiful boy that I love him for real. So so it was very easy for me to relate to being his mom, and also being in the split between wanting to protect your child, and also how you kind of make choices for yourself that doesn't necessarily gain your family life or your child. And that was... Did I answer your question?
Yes.
I did, yeah. Oh yeah. There were many things to be drawn to with this character, but most and foremost it was the huge conflict within her in a way, that she has been she has such a strong stamina. She's very ambitious, and she works really, really hard, but she hasn't necessarily taken care of herself and her inner life that much, so she keeps on repeating her own patterns.
Own mistakes.
Yeah, again and again, like we do.
Do you feel the series is true to the books, or do we get a different version of Harry in the series?
I think I don't think anyone could imagine the universe that Øystein and Ronald and the camera team has. The universe that they have created within this. I don't know the word in English. Hur säger man det?
Vilket ord?
Altså
På norsk, sier du det?
Ja, kan jeg si på det? Du snakker norsk, du, ja?
Ja.
Å, herregud, så digg. Ja, jeg skal prøve å si det på engelsk. Hva du spurte om det er et sant mot bøkene? Sant?
Ja, om det er samme, om det er beholdt altså, tro mot konseptet i boken, eller om vi får en annen versjon.
Ja, jeg skal prøve å si det på engelsk.
Ja.
Jeg har også jobbet siden 6 år, så jeg ramler snart av denne stolen. In a way, I think so, because Oslo is a big character in the books, and I think they've taken really good care of just that. That Oslo city is very, very present as its own character in the series, but I also think it will kind of surprise people to see Oslo in that way. Hopefully they will. Var det svar? Jeg vet altså. Jeg vet ikke om det var svar. Yeah.
I can imagine that with your role you can portray all kinds of emotions, the whole range from euphoria and love to anger and frustration. Was that, and it's quite the opposite to Harry, who doesn't show emotions. Was that fun, or was it hard to play, to show on set everything?
It's always very fun and interesting to work with opposites and to work with characters that react in very different ways and to kind of try to understand that, both as a character and as a private person, to understand that someone can actually react to something in a way that I wouldn't. But I think she's also drawn to him in that way, that he is kind of a little bit emotionally helpless in a way, and that their connection and their attraction is beyond words in a way, if you get it. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. You asked me, was it easy or fun?
Yeah, is your Rose going out with your emotions, so to speak? Yeah, does she show emotions? I had the impression when I read the book that she's more emotional than Harry.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, and also maybe much. She's not afraid of showing her emotions to anyone. She's not afraid of being close, either. She's not even afraid of withdraw if she needs to. It's just that with Harry, it's difficult for her. She does it, but it costs a lot. But yes, she's much more emotional than him. Yeah, and much more in contact with her own feelings in a way. But I also think that they have some of the same darkness within them.
Okay.
And I think that was for me as an actor the key to finding her and to understand why. Why does she have to be with him? Yeah.
What has the dynamic been like on set, and was there a process to get the dynamic and chemistry that you needed with the other actors, or did that come quite naturally?
That came quite naturally. Me and Tobias has been in theatre school together for 3 years, so we know each other in both the best and the worst ways, because when you do your drama school together, you get really close. So he's a good friend. We knew each other very well, so that was very safe. It was a very safe space to be in. And also the boy that plays Oleg, my son, he was just this force of nature. I came to love him for real, because he was just an amazing actor. Yeah.
looking back 95 days, what do you think you will miss most from these 95 days?
I haven't been here for 95 days.
Okay.
No. So I've been quite. I've had the privilege of having my bulks because Rachel's house was shot during the summer by the sea. And it was this beautiful oasis, huge house by the ocean. So I was very privileged. I haven't been working as hard as the other guys here.
What will you miss the most? Still.
I will miss most the crew, and especially working with Øystein and Anna, and of course Tobias, but also the photographers, Ronald and Manu. I love them. And Ronald is this kind of cinematographer. Do you say that in English? Yes. That has this presence in the room that is something beyond everyone else. Everything else I've been working on. He is just breathing with the actors, with the situation, in a way that is a little bit magic, I think. Yeah.
Shall we get two last questions, guys? And then we'll wrap it up afterwards.
Do you think there will be something similar like the Emily in Paris effect to Oslo then? and does the city deserve more attention from other countries?
I don't think it like in a. It's not a no. I don't think like the people are gonna start wearing our costumes. I don't know. But yeah, we would love to welcome more people to Oslo, of course. So maybe it can have that effect, or maybe not, because of the story. Maybe people don't want to come to us. I don't know.
No, you don't get a postcard picture of Oslo in this.
Oh.
But would you?
Nei, nå var det han. Fordi han har ikke there's one single question from you, so now you first.
Let's do that.
Touching on reading the books in Thailand, have making the show met your expectations of what you imagined when you sort of signed on for the part?
Absolutely. Yeah,
In what
and
way?
when I read the books, I had no idea that there was ever going to be made a
No.
TV series about this, and that I would join this project. Of course not. That was not on my on the top of my mind at all. But I've been very eager to work with Øystein, and I can understand that all actors love to work with him because he is an amazing director. And also Anna Zachrisson, I've been a very huge fan of her work. So I was like, that for me, that was one of the things that really drawn me. See him on there.
Yeah, draw. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, I was very excited about working with Anna because I love Snøengler and all her other stuff. And I was very happy. I was actually on holiday on Easter holiday when you called me. Yeah.
You got the part.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Det var det siste på deg, ja?
Yeah, a quick one. Yeah.
If second season appears, will you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks.